Welcome to my new listing at 2160 Pueblo Circle. Come on inside. Now this property sits in one of the most notorious communities in all of Las Vegas. So as you walk in, you're going to be greeted by these beautiful green accent walls. You're going to have this contemporary style handrails, beautiful 20-foot ceilings over here. And then as you walk into the formal living, you are going to have some insanely high vaulted ceilings. Beautiful furniture over here. Everything in this living room is going to be custom. Everything here also is included with the sale of the property. You're going to have your gas fireplace, little area for your TV. As of right now, we do have the TV on the other side, just so we don't put any holes in the beautiful tile. Whole property has been fully renovated. You're going to have LVP flooring throughout the property. It is going to be very open and it is going to go throughout. Now here is going to be your formal living. Wallpaper is a little flashy, but once again, very unique for Las Vegas. I mean, come on, look at the chandelier. It's going to be real cowhide. And then once you come into this chef's kitchen, you're going to have all top of the line appliances. Built-in microwaves to your chef's Z-line appliances. Everything in here is going to be brand new. You're going to have your new style shaker cabinets right here in a little bit of an oak color with your green countertops. These are going to be quartzite. You're going to have your gold fixtures throughout. Beautiful view of the backyard, which has the golf course. You can't see it now, it's a little dark. Once again, all brand new appliances. You're going to have your little wine cellar over here. And then as we come over here, you're going to walk into your second living room. Now, in your second living room, you're going to have another fireplace. This one is also gas, brick throughout. As you look up, you're going to have your trusses and beams that are actually showing to add some character to the property. Gorgeous chandelier once again. Now, everything in here is super high quality furniture, couch, love seats, all of it is going to be very, very high-end stuff. Now, for your party days, you can sit and hang out over here. You can have a full wet bar, okay? You're gonna have the sink. You're gonna have your cabinets back here where you can put your drinks. If you come in here, you can also see there is a little bit of a mini fridge and then a little section over here with some bar stools. Now, keeping it going with the Vegas theme, they also do have the flamingo wallpaper. Beautiful, right? Now, as we continue on our tour, we're going to go to the east wing of the house, which is back towards the front door. Now, on this side of the house, you're going to have 4 bedrooms, okay? You're going to have one down here on the left, and then one over here, and then the other ones are going to be upstairs. So as you walk in, beautiful furniture, continuous floor, and this one here is going to have the view of the front of the house, okay? Beautiful, beautiful bedroom. I would say it's probably about 15 by 12. Now, as we continue, you're gonna have your laundry room over here. Excuse the table. We're just trying to find some storage. You're gonna have your appliances, nice little folding station. And then over here, you're gonna have your shaker cabinets, once again, throughout. Super, super nice. Everything with the cabinets is going to be soft close shaker. Bathroom over here, where you're gonna be greeted by some green subway tile, gold fixtures throughout. You're gonna have your floating vanity, which is gorgeous right here. Elongated toilets. Everything in here is brand new. Fixtures are all gold to match. Now, the bedroom that goes to this bathroom is going to be over here. In here, you're gonna follow through with the golf theme in Las Vegas, and I don't know if we can get a view of this right now. If you come over here, you could sort of see little putting green right there for you, right outside this room. That's why we got the golf. To the other bedroom on the east side of the house. Now, as you come up here, this is going to be your little fun monitoring area. You get a nice overlook of the living room. You can see what's going on. Once again, beautiful stained beams above. Very, very unique. As you come upstairs on the east side of the house, you are going to have your third living room. Your white shaker cabinets, quartz countertops, a little bit of a fridge right here. Furniture, some high-end leather furniture over here. Once again, I mean, this is gorgeous furniture, stuff you can't find anywhere. So you're gonna have your little breakfast nook over here, hang out, beautiful decorations throughout, little blue clay on the chairs. As you can see, when we continue walking, you still see the high ceilings, beautiful fixtures throughout. Now, once you come into this bathroom, you're gonna see your standing tub, which is gorgeous. Beautiful navy blue tile throughout. Gorgeous shower doors, beautiful floors. And once again, you're gonna have your vanity, gold fixture toilets that are equipped with bidets. And some beautiful vanity lights. Now, coming on this side, you're gonna have another bedroom. This one does have its own view right here. It is closed once again because it is dark. So as we continue, we are now going to go to the primary suite. Now as we get to the west wing of the property, you're gonna have your pantry, which we can't get into it now because there is some cleaning material and stuff in there that we are keeping because this is a rental right now. And you're gonna have another linen closet over here. You're gonna have your indoor-outdoor bathroom, okay? So this is gonna be for everyone that's going into the jacuzzi, the pool, hanging out outside, barbecue, all of that. Now, you're gonna have your beautiful vanity, once again, flamingos. Obviously, you can tell this house is in Las Vegas. You're gonna have your toilet, and then you're gonna have your two couches right here to watch whoever is on the toilet. Beautiful, right? You also have your shower, once again. Beautiful tile throughout, nice teal, custom. And then you have your watching chair right here for the shower, which is very nice. And then you have your sauna. This is probably one of the best parts of this house. You got your nice little sauna in here. Everything is plumbed and wired correctly, so everything works perfectly well. This is for your indoor-outdoor, which you have your access right here. Dark out. We don't really have the lights, but if you come out, you can see. You get a little glimpse of the pool. On the other side of this wall is going to be the golf course. You do have the jacuzzi here. Let's go back in. Let's go to the primary suite. Now, as we get into the primary suite, there are going to be 2 extra beds in here as opposed to 1 big king. Reason being is because this is a rental. Now, obviously these are both queen beds, so you could happily fit a king or an Alaskan king in here. Oh, watch our little friend. So as you continue, you're going to see, you get a little private view of the pool, spa. And then as we go to the primary bathroom, this is where it gets interesting. So you're gonna have beautiful tile again, another standalone tub, your dual vanity, once again, nice beautiful white cabinets, gold hardware throughout, and then you're gonna have your closet on this end. Okay? Each room, or each closet is gonna be equipped with its little dog bed nook area, whatever you wanna put in there. Now, over here, you're gonna have your ensuite secondary bedroom. I'm just kidding. This is actually a closet. Once again, we do have a twin-size bed in here to give you the appearance of how big the closet actually is. custom chandeliers. We go upstairs in the primary suite. You're gonna have some more custom handrails. You're gonna have beautiful accents. All of this was hand carved. And you're gonna have your fourth and final living room up here. Does have a little wet bar, does have an electric fireplace with your accent wall. Beautiful couch. I mean, look at this thing. This is just gorgeous, right? Look at that. That's how you know you're on a golf course. So if you look, you can't see it right now because it is dark, but this is the Las Vegas Nationals Golf Club right here. Very historic, super, super beautiful golf course over here. There is no HOA on this property, and this property does allow access to the golf course right out of your backyard. So if you look over there, and maybe you could zoom in a little, you'll see the fence. There's a gate right there, and you can go right out onto the golf course. Once again, free. Now, here's the wet bar that we were talking about before. Once again, you got the white shakers to keep everything basically the same. I would like to show you guys as we continue on our amazing tour throughout this custom property on Pueblo Circle. You're gonna have your beautiful 3-car garage, secondary washer and dryer right here. Now, you are gonna have your key box for your keys for your garage, so you can put all of the keys to your expensive vehicles in here. You don't have to worry about anything, as you can lock it. And then up here, we're gonna have our little safe room. Now, as you can see, this stairway is fully electronic. So you can go up there, push a button, the whole thing comes up, closes, it's like no one's up there. So when you're up here, you can then shut it off. As we proceed, come on up. You're gonna have, bam, this is your own private room that is super hidden, super disconnected from the house. So like I was saying before, you could pull up the stairs, no one would even know you're in here. This is on the primary suite wall. So through this wall is the primary room. So if you wanted to, you could open up this wall, close that out, and you'll have direct access to this through the primary suite. Now, once again, it is dark. You do have a window in here, and you do have a golf course view. All right? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, give me a call. Mario Vitale, 702-686-9433.